I'm faithful to do for other businesses and ministries what I will not do for myself. And I was like, no, I refuse to work harder to build somebody else's fortune than I do my own, to build somebody else's success than I do my own. I was cheating myself. What's up, y'all? I'm Nay, and this is Revived Warfare. If you're new here, this is a platform where we learn the art of war in every area of our lives. If you are new, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. Please hit that like button and subscribe if this is what you're looking for. Today, we are talking about developing discipline. To develop discipline, we have to build new habits that will lead us to success. And I'm not just talking about monetary success. If you are a stay-at-home mother, and you just want to be better at managing the home front of things, this episode is for you. If you are a business owner and you want to be the best at what you do and you want your business to be successful, this episode is for you. I recently watched an interview with the late Kobe Bryant. In the interview, the interviewer asked Kobe, well, before he asked the question, he said they were talking about how Kobe showed up 7 hours early to a scrimmage to work on shots. And the interviewer, he was so impressed by that. He said, what can I get you, if I wanted you to talk to my children, what would you say to instill that kind of discipline into them? And what Kobe said was, this can't be instilled with a talk. He said, every day I get up and I do the work. What it takes day-to-day discipline to get up and do the work. So to bring it home, Kobe was basically saying, this is a lifestyle. So whatever your goals are, your dreams are, whatever your passion is, you have to be so passionate about it that it becomes a lifestyle. Like for that to be our day-to-day lifestyle, that sounds so easy. But if it was that easy, everybody would do it. And we know everybody don't. How do we just do it? We break cycles. I want to read the definition of a cycle. So the definition of a cycle is a series of events that are regularly repeated in the same order. Back in 2018, I was a stay-at-home mom, and I had a photography business on the side. So let me just paint the picture of how my day-to-day looked. So about 6:30 in the morning, I had to wake up, had to get my kids ready for school, pack the baby up, because I had a baby. Our youngest was maybe 3 at the time. So I would pack the kids up, take them to school, come home, feed the baby. When he would nap, I would nap. I would watch TV, feed the baby. I do a little cleaning, maybe cook. Then I would go get the kids from school, bring the kids home, help with homework if it was needed, watch TV, and sleep. This was my day-to-day cycle. I slept a lot. I remember as a kid, I could sleep to 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Let me read a scripture to you that blew my mind when I read it. Now, I know I'm not the only one. My mom, growing up, my mama would sleep a lot. And just the people around us, they'd sleep. Like, we'd sleep, we'd watch TV. We get up, we'd be in the house, we sleep. We watch TV, we get up, and that was the habit. That was the cycle. I knew that it just wasn't okay. Because as I would look at other people, because you have some that's just their lifestyle, but then you have others where that's not their day-to-day. They get up, they're active, they have goals, they have a schedule that they follow. See, this is the thing. As a stay-at-home mom, I wasted so much time watching TV. I could have been working on a business plan. Like, I was a photographer, but I wasn't booking a lot of clients. I could have, but I thought that if I just put out a post once every 2 or 3 months, that was okay. People know that I'm a photographer. They see my work. That's not enough. Okay, so I slept all the time. And then I read the scripture. The scripture is in Proverbs chapter 20, verse 13, and it says, "Do not sleep, lest you come to poverty." My mom slept all the time. watch TV. Were we in poverty? Yeah, I love my mama, and I ain't talking bad about her, but I'm just saying we gotta be honest with ourselves. Were we in poverty? Yeah. Everybody else that I knew that was struggling, were they the same? Yes. So this scripture is true. And although we were homeowners at the time, we were still living paycheck to paycheck. So it says, do not love sleep lest you come to poverty. Open your eyes. Be alert. Do something. And you will be satisfied with bread. And that's not just food. That's that bread. They need that money. And then I want to read another one. It's Proverbs chapter 24, verse 33. Okay, this one says, a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest. So shall your poverty come like a prowler, and your need like an armed man. So what is that saying? Get up. Stop sleeping so much. Work on something. You have a passion. You have a goal. You have a dream. Why aren't you doing anything about it? Do you know now, right now, today, 2024, this is May, I probably watch about, I would say, less than 2 hours of TV in a week. And it's probably less than that because I almost never watch TV anymore. You want to know what I fill myself with? If there's something on my television screen, it is either preaching, it's either listening to the Bible, it's something about business where I'm learning about business, it's something about growing spiritually or as a person. I don't just sit and watch TV anymore. Every time, if it's like a Saturday or something, and I have a little bit of time, and I'll say, let me just see what's on Lifetime, because Lifetime used to be my jam. Let me just see what's on Lifetime. I just can't get into it. I just can't. So if my television is on, it's feeding my goal. I am learning something or I'm reading. I've read so many books just this year alone. I've never read this many books, but I'm constantly growing and wanting more. Let me tell you this, you cannot learn too much. You can never learn too much. One thing I was told as a teenager when I was at All Nations Revival Center, it's a church in West Virginia. I learned so much there. One thing I was taught was, they said, always be teachable. When you stop being teachable, you stop growing. Why do you need to be teachable? Because if you think you know everything, you're not going to get anywhere. And what I've learned is that normally people that are older, they get set in their ways. And I told God, I said, Lord, I never want to get set in my ways. I always want to be able to be poured into. I always want to be able to be corrected. If I get corrected, as long as it's done right, and it being done right doesn't mean I like the tone. It means I like the heart behind it. Like, I got to know that you're correcting me because you love me, not because you want to embarrass me or show me that you're better than me. You know what I mean? But if I'm corrected, I listen intently because I'm like, okay, what am I doing wrong? Tell me what you see. Okay. And it's the same, just as a singer. I used to hate when my husband would correct me. Oh my gosh. I would be like, I'm just trying to hum around the house. But I'm a much better singer because of it. So fall in love with correction. Always be teachable. Because when you stop being teachable, you stop growing. Okay. So I would sleep throughout the day. And then when I would have business, like a photo shoot or something, I would normally stay up till like 4, maybe 5 o'clock in the morning. I've always been a night owl, so I could always stay up super late. So I would sleep throughout the day, be up all night, and I knew that I wanted more. So I prayed a prayer. I said, God, I need you to make me a morning person. Because I tried to get up before early, and it was just a struggle because I was so used to just not having a schedule, not having to. And I will say this, before I was a stay-at-home mom, before my husband and I decided to have our last baby boy, because we planned him, I was an insurance agent. And so I would take my kids to school. I would go to work and come home, be mom, be wife, and I had a routine. And so once I was home for a few years, that routine completely went out the window. And I was like, it is hard for me to get up. So I prayed that prayer. I said, Lord, I need you to make me a morning person. Did it happen overnight? No. But let me tell you what happened. I had the desire to get up early. So what I did was I said, okay, because y'all, I'm always trying to lose weight. I'm always dieting. Oh my gosh. Okay. But we're gonna win this battle soon. I said, okay, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna go to the gym, 5 o'clock in the morning. So that's what I started doing. Started getting up, going to the gym, 5 o'clock in the morning. Once that became a habit for me, and that took months, I would say years, I did it for years. Then I was like, okay, I am fit on the outside. And I'm going to the gym and I'm working on this outward shell. I was like, but that's crazy. I'm getting up 5 o'clock in the morning and I'm sacrificing to go to the gym. But I'm not sacrificing to read my Bible. Like, I was reading my Bible, but I wasn't as dedicated as I was as going to the gym. So I was like, no, I want to put God first. So what I did was I swapped it. I said, okay, I'm going to get up 5 o'clock in the morning and I'm going to pray. And I'm going to read my Bible and I'm going to spend time with God. I'm going to give him the first part of my day. And so that became a habit. Start getting up 5 o'clock in the morning to pray. Start getting 5 o'clock in the morning to read my Bible and just spend time with the Lord. And you're probably like, all right, that's cool for you, but help me. How do I do it? And so I want to give you some practical steps, just 3 practical steps for developing discipline. It's nothing deep. It's real simple. It's easy if you do it. Number 1, desire more. Know what you want. The Bible says, write the vision and make it plain. Know what you want. Have that desire. Let it be a hunger, something that you have to feed. Number 2, strategize. Have a plan. Okay, how do I get what I want? This is what I have to do. For me, I had to set an alarm. I had to wake up when that alarm went off, and I had to do what I said I was going to do. And number 3, the hardest, y'all. Number 3 is the hardest, but number 3 is the most important. Do it. It's that simple. Have your desire, make your plan, and do it. Because there's so many people that have a dream. Oh, I want to do this. I want to do that. Oh, I've written it all down. This is what I do. But you ain't done it yet. It's not going to happen if you don't do it. So what I did was when I set that alarm, whether I set it, because I would normally set my alarm for 4:30. So really I was getting up at 4:30 when I was going to the gym because I had to get ready. I wanted to be the first one at the gym. When that alarm went off at 4:30, there was no snoozing. Snoozing is not an option. When that alarm, I'm jumping out that bed. I don't care if I'm tired, I'm jumping out. And I got that from Jennifer Hudson, when she was, doing the whole Weight Watchers thing. She was like, when that alarm go off, I go. And I was like, all right, I'm doing it. So when that alarm went off, 4:30, I got up. No excuses, no snoozing, no nothing. And for me, if I jump in the shower immediately, a shower wakes me up. So I will go straight from my bed to the shower, and it'll wake me up. And then I put my clothes on, brush my teeth, do all that good stuff, and I will head out to the gym. It's the same process with praying. At the gym, you can just, you're active, so it's easy to stay awake. But when it's praying, then you gotta. For me, I find that if I write what I'm praying for, my prayer points, I call them, they are prayer points, and I know what I'm hitting as I'm interceding, as I'm praying. That helps me stay engaged and not just fall asleep. Another thing when you're praying, get up out the bed and go to another area of the house if you can, if you can. So number 1, have the desire, have the hunger. And number 2, strategize, make a plan. And number 3, do it. It's not going to happen if you don't do it. It's real simple. I've realized I was cheating myself. If you don't know, I have a business where I do social media management. I build websites, graphic design, all that good stuff, right? I work for ministries and for businesses. Have a client, they require posting every day, multiple types, different kinds of posts, but every day. And after I did that for a year, I said to myself, I am cheating myself because I have faithfully posted, made reels, stories every day for a year, 365 days straight, no breaks. I've done it. But when I go to push my own business, my own brand, my own passion, I don't work as hard for myself as I do for others. And I said, oh, absolutely not. Because see, the one thing about me, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. It doesn't matter who I'm working for. I'm going to give you my best. I'm going to give you my best because I want it to be when I leave, I'm hard to replace. I want to be hard to replace because I just want to be hard to replace. Like I'm going to give you my best. I want to be the best at what I do. And so it just dawned on me one day. I was like, I am faithful for money. I'm faithful to do for other businesses and ministries what I will not do for myself. And I was like, no, I refuse to work harder to build somebody else's fortune than I do my own, to build somebody else's success than I do my own. I was cheating myself. Don't cheat yourself. You're cheating yourself. If you're willing to go to work and get up early and sacrifice your time and sacrifice time with family to go and work for somebody else and build their fortune, and you slack on yourself, I was like, no, that's not going to be my story anymore. So I want to end with this. Work for yourself the way you would work for somebody else. And if you would just give somebody else anything, then we got something else, some other things to work on. But if you know you're a hard worker, work for yourself the way you would work for somebody else. And then my final question is, where would you be a year from now if you did that? I have posted on my social media accounts for the last 2 months faithfully, and I'm amazed at the growth. Every day I'm getting notifications, new followers. And I'm like, really? I could have been past this point had I worked for myself the way I work for others. You could have been past this point years ago. Stop cheating yourself. Work for yourself. Build your brand the way you would somebody else. Work for yourself. Build your home. Build your children. Like if you're a stay-at-home mom, girl, get up. You're like, all right. I mean, you got to stick to it, though. I'm going to have a plan. When I get up, I'm going to read my Bible. I'm going to spend time with the Lord. Like if your kids is young while the kids down or the kids are still asleep, I'm going to do a little workout. Then I'm going to get breakfast prepped. I'm going to throw a load of laundry in the washer. I'm going to fold, just have a plan. If you have a plan, because you already have the desire, if you have a plan and then you implement that plan, not only will you just feel like a success, you are also teaching those around you because they'll be like, Because I'll tell you this, I grow from the women around me. I do. I grow from the women and the men around me. But those that I'm connected to, I grow from. If you're connected to people and all the people you're connected to, you don't grow from, you're the smartest one in the group, that's a problem. You should be growing from those around you. I grow from the people that I'm connected with. And I look at them and I say, okay, even if I don't say it to them, I'll take a mental note and I'm like, okay, I want to be better at that. I got to be better there. We got to improve. So do better, write your vision, make it plain, and most importantly, do it. All right, if this episode has blessed you, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, tell me what you thought, and I will see you next week. We post every Monday at 10 a.m. That's Central Time. And please go to my revivedwarfare.com website. You can download free prayer points. There are also blogs that you can just read and be encouraged by. Share this with anybody that you know it would encourage. I just needs this weekly growth. All right? God bless you. Jesus loves you. So do I. Bye.